My parents wanted me to give up my room for their perfect adopted daughter. I made them beg me to stay, so I'd been living at home after college, paying rent and helping with bills while I saved up for my own place. My parents were always cool about it since I covered a third of the mortgage and did all the yard work. We had this routine where I'd cook dinner 3 nights a week, they'd handle the rest, and weekends we'd order takeout and watch movies together. It was actually pretty great until my aunt died in a car accident and my parents decided to adopt my 16-year-old cousin Gabriella. At first I was all for it because Gabriella needed family, and I figured having another person around would be fun. She moved in and I helped her decorate her room, took her shopping for school stuff, even gave her my old laptop for homework. The first month was fine. She was quiet and stayed in her room most of the time. Then one night at dinner, Gabriella mentioned how she'd always gotten straight A's at her old school, and my mom's whole face lit up. See, I was never the academic type, got mostly B's and C's, went to state school, nothing special. But I had a decent job at a marketing firm and was doing all right. After that dinner, my mom started comparing everything. Gabriella helped with dishes without being asked while I apparently never did anything. Gabriella was studying for her SATs while I wasted time playing games after work. Gabriella wanted to be a doctor while I was just doing marketing. My dad jumped on the train too, talking about how Gabriella was going places and how proud they were to have such an ambitious daughter. One morning, Gabriella made breakfast for everyone, and my mom literally said it was nice to finally have a daughter who could cook. I'd been cooking for them 3 nights a week for 2 years. Then came the big conversation. My parents sat me down and said they thought it would be best if I found my own place. They said Gabriella needed stability, and having me there was confusing for her adjustment. They gave me 30 days to move out. My mom said Gabriella needed my room since it was bigger and she had so much studying to do. They actually thought I'd just accept this and leave quietly. I asked them about the rent I'd been paying, and they said that was just helping family, not real rent, so I wasn't a tenant. They said they'd help me find an apartment and even offered to cover my security deposit. Like that made it better. I went to work the next day and told my boss I needed to work from home for a family emergency. She was cool about it since I'd been there 3 years and never asked for anything. Then I started my plan. First, I stopped paying for anything. When the internet bill came due, I let it lapse. My parents asked why the Wi-Fi wasn't working, and I said I forgot to pay it since I was so busy looking for apartments. Gabriella couldn't do her homework, and my parents had to use their phone hotspots. Then the streaming services started shutting off one by one. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, all gone. My mom asked why, and I said I was cutting expenses to save for moving. Gabriella complained she couldn't watch her shows. Too bad. I stopped cooking dinner completely. When my mom asked what we were eating on my nights, I said I already ate at work since I wasn't really family anymore. I also stopped buying groceries. The fridge started looking pretty empty since my parents only shopped for themselves, and apparently forgot I used to buy half the food. Gabriella started complaining about not having her favorite snacks. Then I got really petty. I started taking 4-hour showers right when Gabriella needed to get ready for school. I'd play music until 2 a.m. on weeknights when Gabriella had tests. I'd take work calls in the living room during her study time. My parents kept asking me to be considerate, and I'd remind them I was leaving soon anyway, so what did it matter? 2 weeks in, my parents were stressed. Gabriella was cranky from lack of sleep and bad internet. She started snapping at them about the food situation and how the house was chaos. She actually told my mom that maybe they should have thought things through before kicking me out. My mom tried to explain I wasn't kicked out, just encouraged to move on. Gabriella laughed and said that was the same thing. Then the mortgage payment came. My parents realized they'd budgeted with my rent money included. Without it, things were tight, really tight. My dad asked if I could cover 1 more month while they figured things out. I said no, I needed that money for my new place. He got upset and said family helps family. I reminded him that Gabriella was their family now, not me. Week 3, Gabriella broke down. She missed her friends, hated the chaos in the house, and felt guilty about taking my room. She told my parents she wanted to go live with our other aunt 2 states away. My parents panicked. They'd already told everyone about their amazing adopted daughter and how well they were doing as parents. Gabriella leaving would make them look terrible. That night, they came to my room practically begging. Full story on channel, link below.